back for episode 8 of the career mode on World of Outlaws Dirt Racing 24. So we're back in the regional series this episode. Going to Kenyon County and then Kokomo for the showcase, along with the local guys that'll be first up before the showcase one. But we need to make a few repairs here. Yeah, so I've just thrown some personnel into our team to see if we can't make doing some of this stuff a little bit cheaper. Well, we can only afford tyres, so it's alright for now, I suppose. Straight into Kenyon County then. So, a new track for the series. I don't think, someone could correct me in the comments, but I don't think I've actually raced here yet. And it's quite obvious by the 50% on the setup slider down there. Not really sure where to put it, so I'm going to just chuck it on 25% and do a couple of hot laps. Once again though, this might not be too good for us in terms of being underpowered and stuff. It might help a little bit that I've upgraded tyres, but I'm not too sure. Off the limiter down the back straight. And so far it hasn't helped us too much with the times. Well, I haven't done a comparison or anything. Thrown it right into the corner. But yeah, I haven't done a comparison like I didn't off screen. Come and do a practice run here or anything like that, so I think that's more than 3 laps there. Just take it off the track. So I've tightened it up for qualifying. Goal position's 26. Yeah, if you look at the practice up in the top corner there, top right, I was nowhere near the goal time. Just over a whole second slower. But we'll give this a red hot go and see what we can come up with here. This inside line may be the go, may not be. As far as I'm concerned, you can pretty much get right in towards those tractor tyres. In terms of being on pace, I'm not going to be in this regional series for a little bit at least anyway. Yeah, 16.4 still, it was almost a second slower still, a whole second slower. So in terms of this qualifying, it will be 40th, 30th. So let's try and crack on here a little bit and see what we can do. I'm not expecting too much. I'm going to change the setup. I don't feel like it's going to matter too much in the heat race. Duck up the inside there. There's no drive. The 192 scooting away from us a little bit. We're making them hold his line a little bit, but they're not really a threat now. At all, to be fair. Down the back straight for the final time in the heat. Not quite getting lapped in the heat, but it was awfully close. And we definitely will be off the back for the B main. Don't think there's any real point in tightening the car right up. I'm going to give it a crack just to see what it does. 14th for the B main. I'm not 100% sure whether that will be at the back actually, now that I think about it. Not quite, one row. just because of the amount of cars that were in this event overall. So we started in 14th out of 16 cars. What the hell happened to that tyre then? Surely I wasn't the only one who just seen that. The eye-line may be working with the tyre setup. Ooh. So we haven't gained a spot yet. If anything, I've lost one. Just trying to keep it off the 48. Keep it clean. Dive right into the corner, put the big slider on, cut the nose off the 48. But he gets back under me and I lose 2 spots there. So still sitting 14th. Still fighting hard. The 192 will take us as well. No surprise really. I don't think we're going to be able to catch these guys back up as the R32 is going to jam in underneath us and take us as well. So in terms of getting a better position here, we are, just because there's less cars, but still at the back nonetheless. So my goal really now is to probably just not be lapped. This track's pretty cool. I just noticed it goes slick off the top here. You see where everyone runs, and it does make it noticeable in terms of the grip that you have and haven't got. 2 laps to go as we cross the line here. And still well off the pace. Can't do much about it, just need to try and get some money. Upgrade the car a little bit, but first season's always the hardest in a new class, unfortunately. I found the UMP modifieds, you can kind of do not a lot to them, very minimal, and sort of be on the pace. Made a few A-mains, but we finished 16th in the street stocks tonight in the B-main. Well, on to Kokomo. So it is a showcase at Kokomo, not only for the local series but the regional series as well. So it's an opportunity to get 2 different sponsors here, which will help us this season. Just get a bit more money in and put that towards some upgrades and stuff. But without further ado, let's get into the showcase. So one of the things I wanted to make note of, in the previous video I said I forgot to record the replays for the hood view or the in-car view. Depending on what I sort of like better is what I'll choose to put in the overlay for the B-main. But I'm not going to actually bother with it just yet. Only because we've been running at the back so often, so the moment that I feel like we're sort of in a competitive enough situation where it will be more interesting to have that view as well, until then I'll leave it with no secondary view and just show you guys the actual race itself that I'm in, that I'm controlling. But we'll jump into some practice laps here. Obviously been here before, I've got the car tight, but I think that was for maybe an upgraded car, but I have raced here before, obviously, in these. Whether or not it's fast, you better judge, but I feel like it's probably the easiest way around this track. If you run up high, I'll try and do it high. If you run up high, I feel like you lose a lot of momentum in turn 1 and 2 there. You can kind of gain it back in turn 3 and 4, but then it's not exactly quicker. It's close, but it's not exactly quicker. Let's do this last lap here. I think it's 4 laps, but I'll just do this last lap. Let's see if we go any quicker. Yeah, it was quicker, but not by a heck of a lot anyway. So we'll step up for some qualifying. 13.98 is our goal time. Let's see if we can try and get that while we run the top. I think running the top might be our best bet at the moment. We're a bit underpowered, but like I say, we throw it in the wall, you're not going to get anywhere. But not as bad as I think it would have been running down the bottom. Into heat 6. We'll be off the back of heat 6. By the look of it, we're going to get a sponsorship offer from this showcase anyway, because I believe I just read before it was the top 60, so that'll help us a bit. Hopefully we can get a good sponsor or a good payout to start with. Spend some money on the car. You can definitely tell that the top is a bit faster. That hit on the wall before is probably going to make it bar impossible to catch back up now. Really need to learn to put my phone on silent while I'm recording. Sorry about that, everyone knows that sound. But he'll be finished, so no chance of going a lap down. But I had every opportunity to improve my position then and didn't quite take it. So starting at the F mains, this is going to be one of those showcases that we move through the, what do they call it, a chili bowl, the alphabet soup. 66 right beside us there. Schneider. Let's see if we can run this top again and make it work. Try and at least get through a couple of these mains around the outside of grey. This probably makes me look super fast, but it's the complete opposite really. We're rubbing that wall again, these big fat tyres on the right side of the car. You hit that wall and it just scrubs the speed off. Well, on the back of grey, trying to not do that, but made it a bit awkward and nowhere to go. Just and again having nowhere to go, so giving him the love tap. Move into third, possibly second out of turn 2 if we can keep it clean here. Not quite. Surely grab second place out of turn 4. Scoot past Reed there, little love tap on the wall. Keeping it high again. Two laps to go now. Still currently sitting in second, but I think they're still right there. Yeah, but we pull away from them down the straight. But first, oh, I'm not catching him. Happy with our first little unimportant podium in the street stock class. Second, albeit in an F main. Still standing on a podium somewhat. Next to the bright green 230. See what we can do. This will be another 12 laps, I would think. Just getting in our way a wee bit there. So we'll go side by side with him, and then cuts away from us down the straight. Trying to just keep that same line. 25 getting up under us there. Just making it difficult for myself a wee bit. Getting so close to the wall. Probably looked cool, but it was gripping the controller tight, I'll tell you that much. It's indeed another 12 lapper. If we can get to the D main, Be awesome. So move up to 6 now. The top 5 that go through, so if we can get Davis out of turn 4, be happy with that. I'm happy just to try and sit there and defend the position. No, see, that's a crucial mistake there. Need to try and get in front of Davis to make this D main. I'm not making it easy for myself. Throw it right into turn 1 and 2, trying to use every bit of the track I could. Turn 3 and 4 is not so bad. You slow up a little bit out of turn 4. We've made 5th now. Right, now just to focus on staying in 5th. Although he does pass us, we kind of have him out of both of the corners now, and if that's going to be the case, that's alright, because it means that I'll pass him at the line, unless he has a vote of confidence and tries to take us down the inside again. He's going to make himself known, I would think. This will be the telltale. He was there, but he wasn't close enough. Starting in 11th in the D main, so off the back of the D main. Is what it is. We'll do what we can. Be the top 5 from this one too. I almost think that these boys are just going to crawl away from me here. We've already got damage because I hit the tractor tyre. That's always a good start. But I'm going to try and run this top line again. Makes for a long weekend when you're running 12 laps. Ooh, good bit of damage now. Yeah, and even damage to the radiator there, so we'll be running a bit hot. Martinez in the 7. We push out wide. No, Rodriguez does. He made it hard then. Oh, we'll make it. Oh, drag race. Close. Too close for comfort. He's going to do it again out of turn 2. Bit more room this time. Carpenter and who was in that yellow car having a bit of a battle there. That was cool. Rodriguez just slower out of turn 2 just before. We seem to have grabbed him, but him and Martinez is going to duck up the inside on the back of Rodriguez. Get off. It's going to be a big drag down the straight here. Or lack of straight that Kokomo has. It's a bit of a bowl really, isn't it? But even West joining the party now. So Rodriguez put the hammer down. He's off. Almost 3 wide down the straight. Scrubbing a hell of a lot of speed there. Oh, hammering the wall. That's going to be all she wrote for us, I think. I think we're probably going to get past here again. Yeah, off turn 4. Binned it. So I might have to break my little rule here. It's got quite a bit of damage. Probably could have left the chassis the way it was, but to give us a semi-fighting chance at doing anything with this showcase, jump straight into qualifying. I think qualifying's about the same goal time as it was before. Probably have a look in when I'm editing this, but throwing it straight into the wall. Awesome. But Extra Value is the sponsor that we picked up from last night. 60th again, so I kind of hope it's not a repeat of what happened before. 10th next to the 92. I think this one's going to be a little bit tougher to try and keep up. Definitely probably make the F main here once again. driving ourselves in the corners. First time I've ever touched the brakes in these things. I want to make myself known on the back of Johnson just then. But this Highlines, regardless, isn't working for me. Really. So, I mean, we're faster, but just the series that I'm in with the underpowered car again, just proving a lot more difficult. And I put in the description of the first 3-4 videos about how, like, I'm on PS4 and this game has a bit of a problem with stuttering, if you like. It's not lag, obviously I'm not online here, but the last game didn't do it, but I think this game is more optimized for the next like console generation, the PS5. But I think both of the other games, the last game are for both consoles anyway, so I don't know what they've done different. But we are in the F main. We're off the back again. This might be us here. Feeling like I'm probably gonna not do any better than I did before, but I could be wrong. I'll just make my way up on Snyder again. Snyder in a different car for the regional series, I noticed. He's still 66, but I noticed in the local guys his car is fully grey. Same with Reed, maybe. I think his car is just blue. So it is cool to see that they paid attention to some stuff like that and keep it off the wall a bit. Just say that Reed just ducks under us there and makes himself known. Pushes us out to the wall there, and we lost quite a bit of speed going into turn 1. Not good. Try and stay high here again and get ourselves in a good position to make a move, but throwing it into the wall instead. And I'd say Snyder, if he's lucky, tried to go around the outside there, and I think he might run away with this now. But as we go door to door with him, out of turn 4, he's still there, it's still on. But car just being underpowered means we're not quite going to be able to stay on him as much as we'd like, and hitting the wall again is not helping us. So I think he'll run away with this now, but made no real, a little bit of ground, but that's it for this showcase. So that was short-lived. So you'll probably notice I've got a little bit of a lack of funding now, picking up 2 extra sponsors in those 2 races from Kokomo, both being showcase events obviously. Extra Value for the local series, and Plum Street Paint Store for the regional series. So we go to Stirling County Speedway now, and my first time here, but I've just set the setup off screen, so jump onto a few quick hot laps. I think the only a run up top here, and for good reason. You slow down too much, just clicked the wall, but slow down too much down the bottom. One more lap here, we'll see where we're at. Yeah, not much quicker. So we'll jump straight into a qualifying session now. Let's see how we go. Again, first season, I wouldn't expect too much. It's not usually until your second season that you start to gain any real traction and moving up spaces in qualifying and making moves in the heats and stuff like that, and making qualifying dashes or A-mains, etc. But at the moment I'm making an absolute meal of the second lap. So I think a 13.375 is going to be our fastest. Still 40th though, still off the back, it's alright. Can't do much at the moment, need that engine upgrade, so I think that'll definitely be next. I had enough to buy the engine upgrade, but I don't like having the engine upgrade when you can't when after every race you end up having to repair it. So like being at a point where I can afford the engine upgrades and all the durability upgrades that go along with it, just to make it last a little longer. On the back of Crawford a little bit there. Just letting him know we're there. Well, Crawford and Fisher having a bit of a touch up there. Dark under Crawford, can we make it stick? No. Oh, on the quarter panel of him though. I'm probably going to spin him around there. Spin ourselves around. Wow. Cautions are out. Bit of a coming together with the 53. Probably won't be happy with that. Might get our first email after that little incident. Try and build back up to speed now. Push the 86 into the corner. Take it back up high. Oh, he's there again. Just bang on the door. Oh, full contact. Put him in the fence and everything. Push up high. Oh, I've nearly spun it. Well, that's our heat race done for. That's for sure. It's too sloppy there. Had every opportunity to make another spot, but into the B main off the back again. So start next to the 2. Fisher, I've just noticed, is that Fisher just up there? It is. All over the back of Wilson. It's another one of those cars that look like they've been left out in the rust. Letting Fisher know I'm there again, just giving him the big shunt into turn 3 and 4 there. Just trying to find the right line around this track is pretty difficult at the moment. Fisher's away from us, he's not having a bar of that. Bit of contact there with Reed and the number 2. But 3 laps to go. We're only up 1 spot. Feel like we've gained a whole heap of spots, but it's just being bunched up like that. The positions are still close, still tight. The 92 or whoever that was, almost going up over us then. No tear-offs left. Is going to make it interesting for the last lap. See if we can catch up to Crawford here. Oh, not hitting the wall, you ain't. Keep going to hit the clear screen, but oh, Reed just getting us at the line. But 18th, moving up 2 spots. It's not too bad. At least we're going forward. That's all I'll say. Is at least we're going forward. Not finishing dead last again. So sit 28th now with 360, but we're tied 1, 2, 3, 4 ways. But actually tied with Crawford, so that's good. This is Imanata from the future. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed. Like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff, and I'll see you in the next one.